Aquarius. Trust your instincts, but also trust your instincts making decisions regarding money, but trust good advice too. Someone who has experience and expertise regarding that. Try not to let fear dominate. It's funny, I'm seeing the castle in both of these, the home. So I'm getting the sense that there's money there, but it's being like clung onto. I'm not sure what that might have to do with, but I felt it necessary to mention that. For Two of Coins, this is the middle of the month. Two of Coins is joint finances, partnership, juggling things. In the reverse position, it can mean, not feeling steady. This guy in the Rider-Waite is standing on one foot. So the high side of Two of Coins is flexibility, it's fun, it's being able to adjust to changing circumstances, it's joint partnership, it's financial partnership, it's two different people's money combining together to create new stuff. In the reverse position, it's sort of like feeling unbalanced, feeling stressed, feeling like you have too many balls in the air, feeling like joint finances aren't working, or you don't trust them, or it's feeling like wobbly. So what I'm going to say is with this card, just check your contracts. See if you can adapt a feeling of fun, of flexibility. That's really a good word for this card. Sometimes it can mean having things stretched out to their maximum, like you're having to take money from Peter to pay Paul, that you just have barely enough. Again, what's interesting is these two cards in these positions are really fear about where to put that nest egg, or fear about whether you're able to keep your security. There's something going on there, Aquarius. I'm not sure what it is, but flexibility and opening things up, not having fear, that's what you can do with these two cards. In the reverse position, this guy's trying to hold on to every cent. This guy's feeling really wobbly, juggling it all. See if you can open it up, is what I'm going to say. Holding on to it there's this image of like, if you want to hold a stick of butter, if you try to clench it, your fist, like everything goes out. Really, the only way you can hold it is like with an open hand. So be open, and that's where you can actually receive more too. So that's the image I'm going to give you for those cards, Aquarius. Then you also have something, gosh, this is really interesting. In reverse, Seven of Wands with this Two of Coins in reverse. This means in the upright position, Seven of Wands means asserting yourself, standing up for what you believe in, being willing to fight for a position. And it actually means success despite struggle. So this card can sometimes be translated as struggle, but I consider it, triumph, success despite struggle. And with this Two of Coins, I'm getting the sense that you want to say something, you want to defend your position, you want to be assertive and asserting your stance, especially regarding any joint finances, but that you're having a hard time voicing it. You're having a hard time standing up for yourself, saying what you want to say, asserting yourself, especially regarding whatever money situation is going on. I'm not sure what that is, but you're having a hard time saying what you want to say and defending your position. You might be feeling defeated, I'm not sure, but it's try to assert yourself in this situation, because you've got three cards in the reverse about self-assertion, fear of money surrounding this big stack. So, not sure what that's about, Aquarius, but you might know. Also, middle of the month, I see you taking a break from it all. This is Four of Swords, so this is time to reflect. You can see it's the soldier who's taking a time out. He's resting to fight another day. Four of Swords means like hanging your thoughts up on the wall, just letting things kind of chill out. I call this like an R&R card, rest, relaxation. Just taking time to think about things, or even just not think about things, like resting, recuperating, relaxing. This is kind of like a timeout card. And so I encourage you to take this time out in the middle of the month. That's going to help recharge your batteries. And then you may not feel like being social mid-month. This is Three of Cups. And Three of Cups is your social community. It's like-minded people. It's cups represent heart energy, so it's people with similar hearts to you. In the Rider-Waite, it's celebration, festivity. It's three people holding up cups who are dancing. So it's celebration, support, like-minded people, community, all of that. In the reverse position, sometimes I call this gossip. Like, it's your community but not supporting you in a positive way, or it's like the peanut gallery, I'll say sometimes, or not wanting to party, not wanting to celebrate, not wanting to be around other people. You might, with these two cards together, you might want to just kind of take a break from it all. This could also be like office co-workers, whoever is your immediate surroundings. I'm getting the sense you're not wanting to engage in that way. You're wanting to take a time out and a breather and a rest. Allow yourself to do that mid-month, Aquarius, if that's something that you're feeling. Towards the end of the month, I see Knight of Cups here, which is the messenger of the heart. Knight of Cups can be a couple different things. It could literally be a water sign, which is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Or it could be someone who has the archetype of a Knight of Cups, so someone who is passionate, wears their heart on their sleeves, has a message of love, comes from a heart-centered place, is sensitive, is, you know, I kind of sometimes think of this card as like an emo kid. Or actually, you know, Page of Cups is more like that because it's younger, but someone who's willing to take risks with their heart, willing to communicate in a heartfelt way. With this in the reverse position, it could either be a water sign who is being turned out of your life. I'm seeing that with this wheel. They're leaving the scene. So Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, who is just like looking off in the distance, looking in a different direction than you are. Their position is changing with you. Or it could just be that someone, you're having a hard time communicating the message on your heart, or hard time receiving the message on someone else's heart. So those are all possibilities for this Knight of Cups energy. But there is like a separation feeling. This wheel of time here is turning them away. And there's like in some ways there's a break here. I'm seeing them as like falling off this wheel. You can see here, this is where the wheel of time changes things. And they're falling away here. They're becoming less relevant to you in some way. I'm not sure how that translates, or it's falling into the distance, whatever it is, whether it's a person or communication of the heart, message of the heart, it's leaving. And this is Wheel of Fortune, which is the evolution of time. It's the time changing things. It's the tables turning. Whatever's on the bottom will be on the top. Whatever's on the top will be on the bottom. But in the reverse position, it's saying that you're kind of resisting it. This is time changing naturally. And when the wheel is in the reverse, there's some sort of resistance, doubt, or fear to the natural evolution of time. So I'm going to say, Aquarius, try to not be afraid of time just naturally happening. It may be that this person is leaving your life. It may be that they need to go off. Maybe they come back later. I'm not sure, but this is saying don't resist the change. Don't resist the natural evolution. And then at the end of the month, too, there's these two more money cards. So this is Page of Coins, and this is Eight of Coins. This is really, in some ways, a mentorship position. This is the expert, the Eight of Coins, who works away. He's the artisan. He's creating lots of money. You know, he's a diligent worker. He enjoys his work. And this is Page of Coins, who is the willing apprentice. He's willing to learn about it. He's just got one coin that he's working on. It's kind of like this guy showing him how to do it. So I'm going to say, Aquarius, be willing to be the apprentice again. Be willing to open yourself up to new areas of this knowledge or expertise. There's real mentorship going on here. I'm not sure if it's with you teaching someone else or you becoming the young self again, studying your craft or deepening whatever it is that you do in your work. But there's more money to be gained. This Eight of Coins is doing it, but he's hiring an employee, or he is hiring, this is the young apprentice person. there is some resistance here. In the reverse position, it's like, I don't want to learn something new. I don't want to teach someone else. I don't want to go into the next level of having to reinvest in my career or knowledge or craft. So see if you can open up to the optimism, the motivation, the willingness of page energy, because that's what's bringing more coins in. Sometimes with this card in the reverse, work can feel like a real grind. In the upright position, it's like whistling while you work. In the reverse position, it can be like, oh God, I don't have to go to that desk again. I don't have to go, you know, it's saying, try not to resist the ability to have fresh eyes regarding your work. Try to go into it as a new beginner or helping someone new if this is what you're identifying with. There's some sort of resistance to going to a new level, new opportunities in work. I'm going to encourage you, Aquarius, to look at that a little bit differently because money is really featured for you for October.